Peace, y'all. Welcome back to the campaign trail. Have some more effery, have some more political politics from a new Kamala Harris ad that I wanted to kind of react to and just dissect piece by piece and get y'all vibe. I'm an old school type of natural dude. I don't know if it would be considered conservative, but just natural, natural manhood, natural family structure, natural laws of nature type guy. So yeah, let's go through this real quick and see if we can pick it apart.
Donald Trump has an extreme and divisive agenda for a second term. It's
Okay.
called Project 2025, and it includes
Say Project 2025. I'm hearing a lot about that. It's supposed to be, from what I'm hearing, some elite new world order type thing that's like a fascist, Marxist something. So let's see what she's saying includes. I heard Donald Trump himself denying it, saying he don't know nothing about it, but his constituents, a lot of his people that used to work with him, I guess, constructed it. So let's hear what she's saying.
plans to ban abortion nationwide,
Okay, hold on. Said it plans to ban abortion nationwide. That sounds like a real blanketed statement. But if you're a Christian or if you're, supposed to be a Christian nation, you believe in the Bible, I don't know if that's something that's tolerable or that's something that's acceptable. I don't know if abortion, whether it's early term, late, midterm, late term, I don't know if that's supposed to be acceptable. So I don't see how that's a bad thing.
to ban abortion nationwide, even without an act of Congress.
Ban abortion nationwide, even without an act of Congress. Like I said, that seems broad stroke brush to me. Does it regard art being raped or incest or health risks to the mother, to the child? Are you just saying it's just he wants to ban it, period, under all circumstances? So I haven't heard the details behind that.
To undermine LGBTQ rights,
To undermine LGBTQ rights. What do you mean? Like the rights that black people have been trying to get you to acknowledge? The things that you said that you wouldn't do nothing just that's going to benefit black people, but you know how to specify LGBTQ benefits and rights. Interesting.
to roll back our efforts to fight climate change,
To roll back our efforts to fight climate change. What is our efforts to fight climate change, and what exactly is the climate change that we're so scared about or terrified about? Who's the ones that's destroying the climate? Is it us? Is it the majority, the mass people under the influence of politicians and lawmakers and corporatocracies? So I'm not quite sure what the climate change is. It global warming? What is it supposed to be? Saving the whales? Is it chemtrails? Is it contamination of the Flint, Michigan water? I mean, what is climate change? What is that?
and they intend to eliminate the Department of Education, including Head Start.
Eliminate the Department of Education. How has public education been working out for us, especially the people that you won't acknowledge reparations for? Education? You mean the public fool system? You mean the shilling fields or 12 years a mental slave? What do we learn in this educational system that prepares us to rule, that prepares us to be self-sufficient, prepares us to be financially independent, prepares us to be doctors, lawyers, scientists, physicists, engineers, mechanics, inventors? Do we learn that in K through 12? So maybe this present educational system needs to be totally dismantled and revamped to something that's teaching us to actually compete in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Young people have the power to stop that from happening.
Young people. Oh, so you're trying to appeal to young people. So you're suggesting that young people want to delete their own innocent unborn offspring, or girls in particular, because only girls can do that because it's their body, their choice. So you want to inspire them to be able to do that. Actually, it's not their body, it's actually innocent child's body, their choice. And then you want to do the LGBTQ rights that I'm not quite sure how their rights are being infringed upon. I mean, what do they want the right to do exactly? I'm not quite sure about that, but that's something that we are appealing to the youth to embrace and accept. Why are we targeting the youth with these concepts? So let's hear that one more time.
Donald Trump has an extreme and divisive agenda for
Extreme and divisive. So those three P's that Taraji Henson was talking about, we pushing the wrong, or they pushing the wrong P's, which is Planned Parenthood, Plan B, and Pride. Planned Parenthood, Plan B, and Pride. Those aren't extreme. Those aren't extremely anti-natural, unnatural. That is an extreme. So I'm trying to compare. I'm not a voter. I haven't voted for no president and I don't plan to, but I love hearing these arguments, especially with people that claim they're like us and they're one of us.
a second term. It's called Project 2025, and it includes plans to ban abortion nationwide,
Plans to ban abortion nationwide. Shouldn't that be a strong consideration? Is reparations extreme? Is doing something specifically to benefit Black people, is that extreme? Because the stuff that you're talking about sounds very extreme. You know,
even without an act of Congress, to undermine LGBTQ rights, to roll back our efforts to fight climate change, and they intend to eliminate the Department of Education, including Head Start. But
not Head Start, including Head Start. What are we learning? What are we learning right now? In Head Start, in kindergarten, in grade school, even in college. All of that 12 years of mental slave, that public fool system, 12 years of public fool system, we learn basically nothing that allows us to become independent, self-sufficient. And then we got to pay for higher learning, education in college and university levels, where we go into debt. We go into debt for the rest of our life, which is an unforgivable debt according to these administrations, right? So you'll give a 17 or 18-year-old a loan, a student loan for $100,000, but you won't give a 17 or 18-year-old or even a 20-something-year-old a business loan at that same age. Why is the American educational system so willing to give a teenager a student loan, which they're going to be in debt for the rest of their life, is unforgivable, but they won't give us a business loan, a small business loan for even a fraction of that amount? Give us a small business loan for $15,000, $20,000 instead of putting us on the hook for 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, 200,000 on college student loan debt. That's going to stress us out and haunt us our whole life. We got to be paying that back. So maybe this educational system needs to be totally dismantled.
young people have the power to stop that from happening.
Young people, we have the power to stop that from happening. So we're targeting you, not Uncle Sam, Auntie Cam, Auntie Mala. Auntie Mala wants you. And give me y'all's thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear what y'all got to say about this one.